Day 2 of the Atlantic Coast District's 35th Quadrennial Convention in San Juan, Puerto Rico, opened with ACD committee reports and was followed by ILA's Executive Vice President Benny Holland Jr.
There is no South ILA. There is no North ILA. There is only one ILA, and we're all one family. And God bless you, and I thank you. Come Thursday, when I step down as Executive Vice President, I'm going to have the honor of nominating Dennis Daggett as your next Executive Vice President of this great ILA union.
Next, attorney Ronald Pink shared an overview of the ILA in Canada.
The ILA is actually growing in Canada and is a very effective trade union.
A moving presentation from the Port of Philadelphia and Wilmington District Council began with Woody Cole's sentiments about Bob Gladden.
Bob Gladden has been an educator and a mentor to many of us in Philadelphia. And for me personally, I want to say he's a friend of mine, and I appreciate and love Bob very much.
Ronald Harris and William Ash Jr. reported on how the ILA is helping them in Wilmington, Delaware.
Because of this project that we're embarking on, it's going to save the middle class in Delaware. The longshore industry is going to save the middle class in Delaware.
It's top 6. Hopefully it'll be 7 next week. But these guys up here, when they tell you something, take heed to it because they've been around a little bit longer.
NYSA President John Nardi created a slide presentation that spoke to the importance of a chassis pool.
With the Great Chassis Pool, the ILA historical jurisdiction can be retained through local port pools. Efficiency and labor availability is the key to success, and with these local port pools and with these depots, we can become more efficient and we can ensure the labor is there to do the repairs on the chassis.
He also emphasized a contract extension.
I personally feel that an extension that works for both parties is the right thing to do.
And Paul DeMaria, Vice President of Labor Relations at USMX, thinks the future can be as bright as the past.
I don't agree that the best is behind us. I hear a lot about the good old days, and I think it's up to us to make these times great, and we have a lot of big challenges in front of us. And I see a lot of great leaders coming up in the ILA. I see change happening here. We see change on our side, and I'm not afraid of change. I think change is just change, and I think we have to embrace it.
Richard Kruger's presentation from the Baltimore District Council paid tribute to lost leaders Richard Hughes and John Shade. Then he made an appeal to the members.
We do the dangerous jobs. We climb the decks, and we tie up the ships. We operate the heavy equipment, and we do our jobs day or night come hell or high water. Be proud of the fact that you are a member of the International Longshoremen Association, the greatest union in this great country.
Roger Geisinger, President and Chief Negotiator for Hampton Roads Shipping Association, asked for a moment of silence for Bernard Lee Carrington. Then he gave an overview on the Port of Hampton Roads.
We do not have any non-union on our docks, and we like it that way.
Clyde Fitzgerald, President of the South Atlantic and Gulf Coast District, took the floor.
I want to thank you for your friendship. I want to thank you that you've always opened the doors to us. You've always come to our convention, and we thank you for all the support we've got. And Dennis, I want to say something to you, bud. You've done a hell of a job, and I'm going to say this to you. You're ready for the big league.
Thomas Little from the Hampton Roads District Council had inspiring words for his brothers and sisters.
The ultimate measure of a labor organization is not where it stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where it stands at times of challenge and controversy. And I can tell you now, the ILA stands strong.
ILA General Organizer Gerald Owens made a passionate plea.
As members of the ILA, we are living the American dream. To keep this dream alive for future generations, we must organize and increase our membership. Without organization, like the dinosaur, we would become extinct.
Assistant General Organizer John Baker affirmed his commitment to ILA.
To all our sisters and brothers in our great union, I thank you for your continued support and pledge my absolute allegiance to President Harold Daggett and his administration. God bless the ILA and ILA strong.
Legislative Director Ingo Esders had a message for Republicans.
I assure you that we will fight to stop Republicans from crippling our union, and have called upon our allies on Capitol Hill to stand with us as we have when they called upon us.
And John Baker Jr. addressed the room.
I stand before you now, myself in the leadership role of the Great Lakes. I am humbled to think that I am now working in the same shoes my father and Uncle Chauncey and all the other giants have walked before me.
Up to bat next was ACD's Secretary-Treasurer Jim Stolpinski.
Joe DiMaggio said he wakes up every morning and thanks God he made him a Yankee. I wake up every morning and thank God he made me a Longshoreman.
And with General Vice President Michael Vignerone, they saved the best for last.
Only a good friend would give me the last speaking spot of the day. Thanks, Mac.
And the final day starts now.